In nomine Patri, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Hello and welcome to Preconciliar Catholic. In today's video we will be focusing on the 5th and 6th articles of the Creed as discussed in St. Pope Pius X's Catechism. The 5th article of the Creed. What are we taught in the 5th article? He descended into hell, the third day he rose again from the dead. The 5th article of the Creed teaches us that the soul of Jesus Christ, on being separated from his body, descended to the limbo of the Holy Fathers, and that on the third day it became united once more to his body, never to be parted again. What here is meant by hell? Hell here means the limbo of the Holy Fathers, that is, the place where the souls of the just were detained in expectation of the redemption through Jesus Christ. Why were not the souls of the Holy Fathers admitted into heaven before the death of Jesus Christ? The souls of the Holy Fathers were not admitted into heaven before the death of Jesus Christ, because heaven was closed by the sin of Adam, and it was but fitting that Jesus Christ, who reopened it by his death, should be the first to enter it. Why did Jesus Christ defer his own resurrection until the third day? Jesus Christ deferred his own resurrection until the third day to show clearly that he was truly dead. Was the resurrection of Jesus Christ like the resurrection of other men who had been raised from the dead? No, the resurrection of Jesus Christ was not like the resurrection of other men who had been raised from the dead, because he rose by his own power, while the others were raised by the power of God. The 6th article of the Creed. What are we taught in the 6th article? He ascended into heaven, seated at the right hand of God, the Father Almighty. The 6th article of the Creed teaches us that Jesus Christ, 40 days after his resurrection, ascended of himself into heaven in the sight of the apostles, and that while as God he was equal to the Father in glory, as man he has been raised above all angels and saints and constituted Lord of all things. Why did Jesus Christ remain 40 days on earth after his resurrection before ascending into heaven? After his resurrection, Jesus remained 40 days on earth before ascending into heaven to prove by several apparitions that he was truly risen, to instruct the apostles still further, and to confirm them in the truth of the faith. Why did Jesus Christ ascend into heaven? Jesus Christ ascended into heaven, 1. To take possession of the kingdom he had merited by his death, 2. To prepare the place of our glory, and to be our mediator and advocate with the Father, 3. To send the Holy Ghost upon his apostles. Why is it said of Jesus Christ that he ascended, and of his most holy mother that she was assumed into heaven? It is said of Jesus Christ that he ascended into heaven, and of his most holy mother that she was assumed, because Jesus Christ, being man God, ascended into heaven by his own power. But his mother, being a creature, even though the greatest of all creatures, was taken up into heaven by the power of God. Explain the word seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. The word seated signifies the peaceful possession which Jesus Christ has of his glory, and the words at the right hand of God the Father Almighty denote that he has a place of honor above all creatures. In the next video, we will focus on the 7th article of the Creed.